but enough about that. Would you please welcome to my living room, half of the furniture from my living room, the other dickheads from this podcast. Hello and welcome to Boonta Vista, episode 350. I hate to break away from the fictional vignette for just a second. It's not 350 episodes, that's 700 episodes because of a decision we made early on that I disagreed with. That's a crazy amount of episodes. I'm so glad you guys are here. This is crazy. Hello and welcome to Boonta Vista, episode 350. I am Ben, and hello and welcome to Grunta Vista, episode 350. Grunta Vista is a weekly comedy current events podcast where each week we try to find weird news from around the world that's odd enough to make us laugh, but not funny enough to have gone viral. And of course, we're all the grunter. That's right, we're all that nasty creature that one day, for no fucking reason whatsoever, crawled out of a crack in the middle of Newcastle and inflicted itself upon the world. There's really only two things you need to know about the grunter, and that it's that he loves rooting and he loves shitting. This guy's a real fuck pig with diarrhea, and he's having the time of his life at your expense. No jail could hold him, and no force could stop him. He ceaselessly roots and shits with a constancy and ferocity that beggars belief. You'll know you've come across the trail of the grunter when you slip on the slimy residue of semen, fecal matter, and grease he leaves in his wake. That's right, the other thing you should know about him is that he's unbelievably fucking greasy. No one knows where the grease comes from or what it's for, but he's basically impossible to grab. But don't even try, because you'll get covered in shit and probably cum as well. We're all that guy. Here with me to do some very light entry-level improv about some odd news, mostly from America, it's the grunter. It's Lucy.
No.
Hi, Lucy.
Hello.
You're the grunter.
No, I've never been the grunter before, and you just kind of sprang this on me, right now.
I would never pick you as the grunter, I think.
I don't
Is
think
that
I
sexist?
can be the grunter. I think you're being, sensitive.
Yes.
Yeah.
To your energies.
Yeah, so I'm just going to choose to just tap out on that one,
Yeah.
if that's all right.
Yeah, no, that's very fair. Also with me...
I didn't realise we could do that.
No, it's not an option for you guys.
You can do that.
It's an option for
One
her.
person can do that.
Yeah, there's one
Maximum.
veto.
It's woman's privilege.
This is the classic no but comedy
Yeah.
that we love to do.
No.
No.
Also with me, that's also the grunter. It's Andrew. Hi, Andrew.
Hey,
Hey.
my fur is matted with diarrhea.
Yeah. He's furry, isn't he?
It's kind of turned into another set of pants for me now, you know?
We've had some people send in fan art of what the grunter looks like.
Oh, it's incredible.
It's one of those things where they're all correct, even when they're
Yeah.
different.
Whatever you see in your heart when you think of the grunter, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah, he's sort of whether you see Jesus, whether he's white, Middle Eastern,
Yep.
whatever you feel he is in your heart, he
There
is
he
that.
is.
White Jesus is real.
Armenian.
Oh, he's definitely not. And also with me is, oh no,
Oh,
it's a regular guy.
Hello.
That's right, just a regular human being has interrupted the intro to this episode of Grunta Vista, the version of this podcast in the parallel universe where everyone is the grunter, and to them, their version of the grunter is just a regular guy. Oh, he's awful. We hate the regular guy. Boo. I actually have Boo the regular guy written
Oh, yeah, I
into
can
here.
see that over the shoulder.
And you didn't even need that. It's just came
It's so
by itself.
natural.
So natural.
Simpatico.
700 episodes. Instead of existing in a disgusting fugue state of either looking for a rooting or shitting, he has a bunch of anxieties about work and interpersonal relationships and what he's supposed to do with the short time allotted to him on this earth, and whether he's spending it well. Boo! This guy barely roots or shits at all. He probably roots and shits sometimes, but nowhere near as much as the grunter does. And he's only a bit greasy. Oh, we hate him. Ah!
Yucky.
It's Theo. Hi, Theo.
Hello. Here's the thing about being in the Grunterverse. I ain't afraid of you motherfuckers.
Oh, because you're scared. Oh, this is like I Am Legend. You're the monster.
Oh.
You are Will Smith.
I am Will Smith. I am Will Smith.
And what
Not
would
a
that
lick of
sound
diarrhea
like?
on you.
It would sound like Will Smith, I
Yeah.
assume. You don't have to do a voice.
I could.
Hey, Will Smith. That's an unbelievable, ordinary name for a famous person, right? You know about it. It's time for the opposite of that. Let's hear some weird names in a segment we call the Great American Hall of Name.
I'm going to not look over your shoulder.
Don't
It's
look.
spoiled.
No
Look at the
reading.
names.
Don't look.
All right, these are taken from... Sorry, I'm having some shorts issues here. Here we go.
That was a poor choice.
I mean, it's not really a
Worn some
choice. It's the only thing I wear. These are taken from obituaries in Jefferson. It's not grim. They died ages
on.
ago. It's fine.
Have some
All the
respect.
time.
Everyone's over it now.
Don't. If you laugh at any of these, we are going to be looking
Yeah.
down at you.
Ooh.
I have
Yeah.
some unbelievably grim stuff coming up later on that I thought would be easier to get away with in a live setting.
Yeah. And
these
you're all
are,
part of it too.
yeah, you're complicit.
You're complicit.
These are
I don't know
taken
if you're free
from
of sin.
obituaries in Jefferson County, Texas from 1969 to 1977. So I'm going to start with these little ones I like to call Theo teasers. Oh, he loves these ones, and I love that about you.
Thank you so much.
Here we go. Starting real gentle. These aren't going to be belly laughs, little titters.
Thinkers.
Clyde Mudd. Ooh, what a tittery name. Will Plunk. Doc Belk. Ralph Geen. Paul Neeb. Ben Schrieb. Carl Knopp. Earl Shoop. Arch Tharp.
Come on.
Come on now.
What's the spelling on that last name?
Let's get a spelling on that
Arch,
guy.
and then Tarp with a H.
Yeah.
Tarp.
Can we see those 3 people who haven't heard the podcast before?
Is this good? Do you like this? I have Blaine Bibb. Edgar Blitch. Ludi Bulch. Wilby Gooch.
Will be?
Will be.
Will be.
Not yet. Soon.
It's a threat.
Donnie Delk. Macklin Polk. Verdi Burke. Oscar Oscar Schmilk. Melville Knees. That is Nease.
I don't care how it is. It still needs to be.
Zodi Goins.
Oh, that's really nice. I like that.
Rayford Grubbs. Gaynell Caps.
These people died. Come on.
Have some respect
Decorum. I
Grow
heard
up.
you talk about
Grow
it.
up.
for Gaynell.
Come on. Hold it together, Theo.
Oh, Theo, you're going to love these. E.P. Pybus. Beulah Claunch. Dr. Norman Pig.
Doctor.
That's Pig with 2 G's. Forrest Perky. Granville Smallwood. Which is fine, by the way.
It's totally normal. It's pretty regular, actually.
Linwood Falgout. Durwood Lagrange.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Durwood
rolls
Lagrange, I
off
could
the
get
tongue.
behind.
Oh.
Carl Carlquist. This one, not a particularly silly sounding name. I don't know why this tickles me so much. You can picture this in your head however you like. Carol Urban.
Urban?
Carol Urban.
All right.
Sort of like a Carl Urban who had some thoughts. I never really felt super happy with my body. Elson Cummings.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Elmer Goings. Word Downs. Word Downs.
Word Downs.
Yeah, Word Downs. Angel Knows.
She do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they sure do.
O'Neill Pounds.
All right.
Sure does.
Should be so lucky.
Kermit Mace.
You can't be named Kermit. Like,
It must have
Be
come
one of
from
those
somewhere
illegal
before the
ones.
frog.
Yeah.
Did people stop calling their
They
kids Kermit
absolutely
after the frog?
100% did.
You mean like the green
frog was the
guy?
end of it, yeah.
Duck Hunter. Or Duck Hunter.
Yeah.
Depending on how you want to do that. Media Wheat. Spelt in every way that you would assume that would be spelt. The regular style words.
oh, there's more. There's a second page.
So this is just an easy gimme. Funny names. I thought if I front load this, we don't have to work so hard for everything else.
It's going to be 90 minutes of...
Names.
Really
Nothing
going
but
a little
names.
quick.
You remember when we did the stream that was all just with lead pipe things? That was a bad idea and not very funny.
It was 3.5 hours long.
It
so,
was.
Yeah.
Indiana Spriggans. Lee Stiggles. Ermengarde Ketcheside.
Oh my god. That's what it says.
That's what it says on the paper. Cyberline Napier. Possibly Siberlian Napier? I couldn't tell you. It definitely looks like Cyberline, like cough syrup that you drink in cyberspace. Sipping on that Cyberline, it's in purple ones and zeros. Now this guy, I think, Andrew, you're going to love this guy.
Okay.
Alfredo Areola.
He sounds like a sex offender, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Not because he's Italian. Just
That's a given.
I also think that, but because he's Italian.
Any Italians in the house tonight?
Hands up.
Get out of here!
Love your sauces.
Security. Firmly Palmer? I hardly know her. Fair enough. Teresa Knobloch? Florence Getwood?
You do.
Eleanor Bonin? I hope not, you're out of state.
Hey, you tell me.
that's your wife's name.
Alice Inman? Lucky man. And lastly, you know what? I don't have a single penis joke in this whole one. Which is kind of disappointing, so sorry, this one's a bit of a letdown. Selma Cunts.
Is that with a K?
Yeah, with a K. Yeah,
Okay.
probably Kunts. We're allowed to lie a little bit, okay? For the joke. We're also maybe allowed to steal a Beatles song for a theme, like we did for Mystery Liquid.
Mystery liquid, can't tell what color it is with a slick oily sheen. What could it mean? Mystery liquid, I see some goop that is forming a pool on the floor. Who is it for? I'm gonna taste the mystery liquid. I'm gonna taste the mystery liquid.
Like hearing your own voice?
Like an angel.
I don't know what we're meant to do while the themes are playing.
We just sit there.
Yeah.
Just kind of sit. You
Very
guys
easy
can
on the
dance
computer.
Or
We just sort of tab over to something else for a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at my phone for
Well,
a
I'm
while.
sure none of these themes will be longer than that one, so I'm sure it'll be fine.
Be good. Very little to wait through.
I hope no one makes a good-ish joke by another podcast standards. This one was sent into us by listener Sierra, who is a doctor. Just a PhD, though. It's not like a... You know,
Not a
real doctor.
I checked. Everyone who sends us an email, I stalk you on all your
Yeah, we
social
look you
media
up,
profiles
yeah.
for a little while, just to make sure you're like a real person. This comes to us from the Detroit Free Press, Mystery water hose in woods of Upper Peninsula becomes source of contention between residents. State.
That's my hose.
Yeah. That's your
Whose
hose.
hose? Is it federal hose? We'll find out.
There's mystery water flowing from a hose that sticks out of a hole in the ground in an Upper Peninsula ghost town. And people in the area have been drinking it for years.
Why?
Don't drink the mystery hose.
Don't drink the hose water.
You don't know. You don't know what it's like up there in the
No,
UP.
I don't know.
In the Upper Peninsula. It's different. You see water coming from a mystery hose, you put that in your mouth.
We used to drink from hoses. You know, we used to
Yeah.
just drink from a hose.
We used to
street.
drink from mystery hoses all day long.
It's a
Yeah.
bunch of
We
Gen
go out-
Xers fighting over
Yeah.
it, isn't it?
Yeah.
We'd go
It's
out
my
to
turn
the
on the hose.
forest.
If you put a bunch of Gen Xers into a backyard around a hose together, you'd lose them for hours. We'll
Yep.
just be like, I used to drink out of that. I used to drink out of that.
Yeah.
I used to drink out of that.
yeah.
I used to drink out of that.
I'm waiting
Theo's
for a
friend
drink out of
died from drinking from a garden
Yeah,
hose.
died from drinking from
That's
a
not a
garden hose.
joke.
No.
So if you laughed, I'll
Don't.
remember your faces for
Yeah.
later.
Don't.
Oh, we can see all
You're
of
getting
you.
a dressing down. It was long ago though, so it's okay for me to
Yeah,
joke about.
it was my sister's friend, so there's a few kind of
Oh,
ways
there's
of
like a few.
abstraction, and
Yeah,
it's fine, yeah.
Podcast.
Still not funny. Still not
Fit for
funny.
podcast.
Don't.
Quote, it is probably the purest water you'd ever taste. Said
Why-
Ron Store.
Who is seeing the hose in the woods and going, it's probably from a glacier?
Yeah.
It's probably...
Aquifer.
What?
That's aquifer for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's trying? Everybody!
All of them. Everyone in
Damn.
here.
Hey, did you guys hear that the purest water in the world is coming
Imagine
from a
if you
hose in
heard
the
that
woods?
though. If someone told me like that water is delicious,
I'm
know,
going
go.
to try it. Oh, I'm trying it for
Maybe.
sure.
Yeah.
I'll take my flask out there.
Hey,
Pump it
brother,
up.
let me sip on that hose. Said Ron Store, a 56-year-old Ontonagon County Commissioner. Quote, you can put this stuff in a glass jar, sit it on your porch for a month, and it's not going to turn green. That's how good this stuff is. What are you talking about?
Sign me up.
did you
That's
do
not what
that?
happens to water.
Not this water.
Oh, not that water. I feel like even with a lid off situation, you're not getting green water after a month.
It is what happens. So, like a couple of years ago, there were all the tech guys doing like the raw
The
water
amoeba
stuff.
water. The shoot yourself water.
Yeah, the like I'm sneaking onto people's farms and filling up tanks with water from like dams and shit and bring it home. And they're like, when it starts turning green, it's like maturing. Like no,
Yeah.
don't
But
do that.
you're so strong once you've shit out all your weakness.
Well, yeah.
For sure. This water is found in Lake Mine, a ghost town that sits inside the boundaries of Greenland Township, just east of the Lake Superior coast in the western Upper Peninsula. The well it comes from is little more than a cluster of old concrete pilings poking out of the ground in remembrance of something that once stood there, and in the middle is a hole that's framed by a few blocks of wood and topped by a metal grate. Underneath is an old pipe with a few valves and spigots, and from there the hose emerges.
Anyone, you want some ghost water?
This is beautiful prose. This is very well written.
I'm kind of thinking about the hose now. I'm like,
Yeah.
But
maybe.
is it
I
making
like
you?
this
Is it
hose.
making you want to drink the water?
It's 100% making me drink the water.
Yeah, it's
You're now into the water.
I-
kind
know
of
into the
mysterious and
Okay.
forlorn. It's beautiful.
We're just not mentioning that you brought incense to the show.
Right.
Like,
What is
you,
living
you
room?
brought that
I
from
brought my
home.
living room.
He brought his living room.
I brought my living room with me. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice ambience. We are directly underneath the smoke detector. I don't know how that's going to go. We'll be fine.
We need you guys to breathe the incense in if you can.
Yeah.
Apparently, this stuff is actually very bad for you if you
Breathe in the
a lot of
vibes.
it.
We need you guys to breathe the incense in if
Yeah.
you can. Yeah.
For a century, the only people aware of it were those who lived nearby and drank it, and who passed down knowledge of this secret well in the woods.
There's a hose in the woods that you can drink from.
Really different, America. They're different people, aren't they?
You have to wait until your son comes of age,
Yeah.
and then you sit him down and say, "It's time for you
It's
to
time.
learn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take you out to the woods, and you got to become a man today.
We're going on a hajj
You got to sip.
Drink it. Drink it.
to the woods hose.
Don't be scared, son."
Quote, everybody around here knew, and everybody would use it quietly, Store said. Discreetly sipping. Anyways.
You don't want to turn it into like one of those Instagram attracting
No,
tourist hubs.
everyone
Oh,
takes a
definitely
fucking
not.
photo.
Everyone
Yeah.
coming out,
Yeah.
disgusting little hose.
That changed when the state found out. Boo! Joe Biden. Oh, you found out about it.
Kill
Quick,
Joe
think of three
Biden.
words. It's really hard to do. Tetragrammaton.
Yes, it is.
Olive. Speculum. Kill Joe Biden.
Kill Joe Biden.
Judd, that wasn't the signal to buy more beers. That was me doing it as a joke, not the beers signal. Okay, just so we're clear. Sorry, I made an arrangement that I now realised was dumb. A couple of years ago, the Michigan Department of Environment, Great Lakes and Energy learned about it and said there was just no way people could drink unregulated water from an unknown source that comes out of some hose in the
You
ground.
fucking
Oh
watch
my
me.
Try
God.
to fucking stop me.
The nanny state.
Pry this hose out of my cold, dead hand.
Come and take it.
They ordered it to be shut down. The people who use it were up in
You
arms.
can't shut it down. It comes from the earth.
Yes. It literally comes from the ground. How can it be a crime?
You can't legislate it.
No. God put it there for a reason. Or
Yeah.
some guy 100 years ago wanted
Which is
water.
the same thing.
Yeah. We really do his works for him, don't we?
We do. We just don't know at the time.
Yeah. The people who use it were up in arms, almost literally.
Okay.
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
crazy.
Can you
That starts to
elaborate?
picture.
All right.
Each other's?
They've been drinking the water for generations, they told Eagle. That's the Department of
Is that a
Energy.
man?
That's a guy. That's the Department of Energy, Great Lakes, and another thing that starts with
Oh,
E.
I bet they were so fucking.
So
They were
happy.
so happy when they did that.
Yeah.
It spells eagle.
Nobody's ever gotten sick off of it, they said. And they didn't want the state telling them what they can and can't drink.
That's right.
Yeah, fuck yeah. You come in here,
What
you tell
state
me where I
are we
get
in?
my water from. Upper Peninsula is Michigan. Or Wisconsin. Michigan, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I wasn't getting real Michigan energy from this.
Live free or die, Michigan. That's them, right?
Sit free or die. Yeah.
Quote, at the time I told him, you know, you go ahead and you shut this thing down and you're going to be greeted by guns. Store said.
Touch my hose and
why
I
they
will
got 'em.
fucking kill you.
That's my sippy place. I'm
That's-
going to shoot you. I want to sip there. Water, please.
Sure, there are way more places to get water.
You can
much
get water
more
pretty much
It's in your
anywhere.
house.
Yeah.
It's
Yes,
not,
it's in my house.
it's not in your house everywhere in America.
Yes.
They got a lot of places
Okay.
where the water
Michigan,
is not in your
yeah.
house.
All right.
Because of how things are over there.
Yeah. They should get Flint a hose
Yeah.
and fix it.
Get Flint a sipper.
A mystery water source.
Obama promised to get
Yeah.
a hose in the
Yep.
forest. He never did it.
A hose in every forest.
A hose in every forest. If you like your hose in the forest, you can get it.
Brandon. Well, and that's the truth. I had people saying, you tell me when they're coming and we'll be there to defend it.
You just say the 3 words.
There is nothing more beautiful than the American spirit. They're taking away like an unregulated
respect
water
it.
source.
Yeah.
I'm going to fucking kill them. I'm going to shoot them. Some guy's like, I'm sorry, I have to shut the water off. Oh, and you're like, yeah, man, I'm going to air hole you because I
Yeah.
like
I'm
drinking
sorry,
it.
I have to kill you.
I gotta
now.
kill you.
Yeah.
Hey, bud,
Bye-bye.
I gotta kill you. Oh.
Don't tread on me sign, but it's a little coiled hose.
Lucy, you are the comedian of the week.
You've got a few minutes. Are you feeling good about this?
For the 3 people who haven't heard the show before,
Enjoy this. Oh, literally, people are going out to get a drink.
Goes on.
Awesome.
Feels even longer in person.
Yeah. About halfway through. Hope no one else makes a good joke.
nobody make any more jokes for the rest of the show. Just in
Okay.
case. Don't go! Don't go!
The time is so fucking long and you left at the end?
We specifically said we weren't going to roast people for getting up to get drinks.
Unless they walked kind of funny.
Bad
which he
idea, though.
wasn't.
Take a little walk. One day a few years ago, a DNR crew was grading the Bill Nichols Trail and their blade nicked a shallow pipe, which burst forth with water. Workers followed the line until it led them to the hidden trailside well. To their astonishment, they learned that it was not only being used by hundreds of people in the area as their drinking water, but also it was actually being piped into some nearby homes. This is like a weird cross between like random procedural American state government stuff and the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
It's baffling. It's our sacred well.
Yeah. It's like if they found the fountain of youth,
Yeah.
and they're like, okay, well, we have to start piping it into homes,
Yeah.
and also if the government takes this from us, we're going to shoot you in the head.
Kill him. Quote, it was a surprise to everyone because this was not on any infrastructure maps, said Stacey
You won't
Welling.
find it on the maps.
Hoy, a UP field deputy for the DNR. Quote, this line should not have been there. It wasn't listed on any documents. That's how old it was.
You don't put divine works on the map.
No,
No.
you can't look at it on a piece of paper.
This thing is ancient. This is like an empty man situation. It's been there for like forever.
Yeah, or somebody
big
came
guy.
down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he works in
Chariots
mysterious
of the
ways.
gods, you know.
Very mysterious. Sometimes, he kills your wife. Sometimes he puts a hose in a
Yeah.
forest.
Yeah.
Sometimes he sends a bear to kill a bunch of children because they made fun of a bald guy.
Normal stuff.
Yeah. That was one of those things that you'd learn if you were very into like YouTube atheism when you were like 19. You'd get that part of the Bible like pipe into your brain. I remembered it.
Yeah.
Joe Porter owns a hunting camp near the well, which his family uses for water. Quote, in my eyes, it's a natural water source, said the 37-year-old from Ludington.
Coming out of a fucking hose,
It's a hose,
dude.
brother.
It's. This is the part I can't.
like
I
a
can't
divine
get with.
work.
Yeah,
It's like-
everybody just keeps going. It's so natural.
It's natural.
just right
From the
here in the
ground.
woods. It's also a hose.
Yeah.
It's coming out of a fucking hose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I used to drink out of the fire hose at the back of the domino hose, just to be funny.
But you
Enjoy
weren't
that
like
mental image. As
nature's-
cartoonish as you want. Head blasted back.
Yeah.
Full strength.
It's one of the
Back.
Domino's treats.
Just, yeah. Second from the.
Yeah, if you
got it.
started at the start of the theme, you would have been back already by now. You would have been fine. Quote, when I talked to Eagle this last summer, I said if I wanted to go to the lake and get water, I could do that. You going to stop me from doing that too? How are you going to limit me when I can get my water? Good question. Great question.
Yeah. Try the tap.
There is
House,
water in
brother.
your home.
Yeah.
It's pure water.
It's water.
And it tastes of fuck all. In the meantime, word of the secret well has spread. Quote, I've seen motorcycles pull in from Montana and Wyoming. And they
Who
stop and they
snitched?
try it. And they're like, wow, that's some of the best water we've ever had.
I don't think this is true.
This is
I
like one
don't
of those,
believe this.
you know the
No, I
Trump
believe it.
stories where he's
Yeah.
like,
I'm on
oh,
board.
this guy was the toughest guy I've ever seen. He was a
Corn pop.
It's like a corn pop story.
Corn pop
Yeah, a bunch of
situation.
bikers came through, and these guys, they're mean guys. They're tough guys, very scary guys. And they're like,
big dicks.
this water is amazing. And they're wearing all that leather. You know they're not wearing underpants. Store said, how the hell do they know about it? Because you're talking to the fucking media.
It's in the media.
About your secret well.
Someone talked.
Your OPSEC
Why the fuck are
sucks.
you here?
Yeah,
Someone talked.
yeah.
You have been threatening to kill government officials
Yeah.
over this hose.
There's probably that.
So have we.
People are going to hear
but
about it.
We've been threatening to kill government officials just because we don't like them.
yeah,
So-
because it's
Space.
funny.
That's
Yeah.
way better, yeah. Store recently had a brief stay in the hospital, and even there he had Lake Mine well water brought to him. It's way better than the hospital water, he insisted.
I want you to put that in my IV.
Yeah.
I need-
I need my hose water.
Quote, my wife was bringing me a gallon every other day. What the fuck? Every alternate day, a gallon of secret well water. Quote, I'm sorry. It's good that he apologized. But when you're used to good, clean, fresh water, that's what you want. And that's what this is all about. Keeping that cool, clean, fresh water flowing. I hope it's there for years to come. I hope this wasn't all in vain.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. Great. I hope you guys keep your weird, secret, illegal
Yeah.
water.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I think the water might have made you ill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In your head.
You got like
in
a
your
brain thing going on
You
now.
have like a brain worm.
It's in
Yeah.
one of the it's isolated to just one center of your brain that looks after one thing and none of the others, so people don't know. Just your judgment's real fucking bad. You can walk fine, feed yourself, whatever. Judgment not good.
You come to my house, I'll kill you.
I'll fucking kill you. Don't you look at my wife or my hose. Hey, it would be crazy if one of these guys tragically died from drinking sacred, secret, illegal, weird hose water. That would probably be something that would make it into the Ripping Report.
Itching for another edition of the Ripping Report.
These ones also not funny.
Yeah, no,
Don't.
okay.
No jokes, right? Is this the no, that's the shipping report.
Full disclosure, there's just one. There's only one.
One person died. It is up to you to make the moral judgment if you can laugh.
No, two people died.
Two
One
people
story.
died.
This isn't like... This is a bit rough. This is in the spirit of trust.
I
you
think
know.
it's going well.
Well... The show's going a bit rough. This story is a bit rough. But you know what? We're all here together. We're all friends.
We're all adults.
Hanging out in half my living room. I just need you guys to come along with me on a little journey for a little bit, because there's a thing at the end of this story that I think makes it worth talking about. You know what? We don't have to be silly all the time. We don't have to be funny all the time. Sometimes we can be a little serious.
Yeah.
You know?
Very serious people.
We're
We
deeply
have
serious
feelings.
people. So I just need you guys to sort of...
A baby
know.
gets shot. A baby gets shot.
It's not a baby.
A baby gets shot.
No
everyone.
kids. Just be respectful. Know that these are two people who died very, very, very recently, and just keep that in mind. Okay, here we go.
And it's not funny?
Not funny.
I'll
This
bear
is-
that in mind.
From WSYR in Syracuse, New York.
We'll
The
see.
Sire.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I think we've kind of developed a house style where you don't have to
Like
include the W
the
or the
W
K.
is silent
Yeah,
sometimes.
that's a freebie. You just have to do the other letters. Yeah.
Depends if it works.
We could probably ditch that bit at this point. Talk about it later.
What, the saying the word thing?
Not a lot of laughs.
I'm never going to stop.
It's kind of funny.
The tagline of the show.
Boonta Vista.
It's kind of funny.
2 men dead after falling into manure tanker in Oneida County. That sucks. That sucks for these guys. Probably with tough jobs, you know,
They died as they lived.
Yeah.
working in a
I don't
manure
think they
tanker.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 men died after falling into a manure tanker at Champion Farm in the town of Kirkland on Thursday, June 13th. So quite recent. Obvious. These are fresh
It's really fresh.
Yeah.
deaths.
Ooh.
The manure is still in the tank.
Yeah.
That's how fresh this is.
It doesn't ruin the manure.
No, you put them straight out.
It depends what you're going to use it for, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
Kirkland police were first called to the scene and saw that the first man had tried to retrieve a piece of equipment that fell in the tanker. When he went into the tanker, he passed out and fell in.
Oh no!
The second man tried to help the first man who fell in, but then passed out and fell in himself.
No!
Very unfortunate. Very recent. Fresh deaths. No laughter.
Yeah.
COCVAC, Cockvac ambulance.
Come on.
Grow up.
Come on.
The Clinton Fire
Immature.
Department and Mercy Flight arrived on the scene and treated the 2 men. Both were transported to the Wynn Hospital for further treatment, but later pronounced dead. The 2 men have been identified as 29-year-old Tyler Memory of Tully and 33-year-old Nathan Doody of Dewater.
Oh. Wow.
2 days. Nathan Doody.
Fresh in our hearts.
He died falling into a manure truck. Hey, for a podcast to make fun of a guy in his 30s dying in a tragic workplace-related accident, that should almost be a crime. It's time for Crime Watch.
Put down your weapon. You are in direct violation of Penal Code 113, Section 9. You now have 5 seconds to comply. 4, 3, 2, 1. I am now authorizing you
tonight.
Regular, that's that thing.
That's the one version we've got.
That's it. It's the only version. This is from WFLA in Florida. The fleur. I'm sort of trying to add the W to the F. Making it breathier. Florida woman calls 911 on herself during attempted carjacking so she could, quote, do it legally.
And
The one weird trick they don't want you to know.
police hate her.
Get out of the car. Get up. How is this? I'm.
It's all here.
Yeah, he's got the story written down.
Yeah.
Gonna say it.
Thank God.
A Florida woman was arrested after she reportedly called 911 on herself while trying to steal a car from a dealership so she could, quote, do it legally. Christy Turman, 37, called the Lee County Sheriff's Office because she wanted authorities to know, deputies said.
And this legalizes the crime.
Yeah, just so they know.
So they know.
Making you
So
guys
they know.
aware.
And then it's fine.
Yeah.
Quote, because I'm trying to steal a car that's not legally mine, Turman said during the 911 call. Just so you guys know, it's not my car.
Just a heads up.
It's a car that I want, but I don't have. And you see, this is the crucial thing. I'm not going to pay for it. This is a freebie for me, so I'm letting you guys know, heads up. That's my Kia Sorento now. You actually you stick a USB cable in there, and then you just turn it. That's literally all you have to do.
That's true.
Thank you, Kia boys. I love you, Kia
Kia
boys.
boys.
Kia is so stupid. Why did they do that? Deregulation, honestly. Yeah, politics. We talk about it now. Again. Quote, so you all better come make a report. I'm reporting this. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys should know. I'm stealing a car.
Because you
Thank
gave them
you.
notice, right?
Yeah.
And then if the police don't come and stop you, that
Yeah.
makes the
This is
crime
like
legal.
So what's the
That's
crime
the guy that we
then?
talked about. The guy that got away with getting his it was a larceny charge downgraded because he made no effort to conceal the fact that he was stealing that guy's leaf blower. That was
Because he walked up and just took it in front of him and
while
walked
the
back
guy
to
didn't
his
stop.
yard. Yeah.
I'm stealing. As long as you communication.
It's so key.
As long as you are clear and forthright in your communication, you can literally do no wrong. None. Get that Kia Sorento. Get a better car. If you're stealing something, steal something nicer.
I think it's keeping your heart closed and not communicating with people that is the real crime.
Yes.
So true.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Not stealing a car? Fucking cares about that?
Don't hide your light under a bushel. I don't fully understand what that means, but I don't want you to do it.
Also, they've got so many cars at the deallership.
Any car.
There's no way they're driving all of them.
Yeah. And they're keeping them all to themselves.
Yeah.
Kind of selfish.
Kind of gatekeeping.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gatekeeping cars.
Yes. Give me one.
Give me one.
Give me one personally, because right
Yeah.
now, my back right-hand wheel suspension is making a noise that sounds like the wheel's going to fall off, and then I took it into the place and they said, no, it's fine.
Yeah.
But every time I get in the car, I'm like, that wheel's going to
That's
fall
not
off.
fine. That wheel is not
It doesn't
fine.
feel fine. Give me a car. Give me a car.
You can just take one.
If I went past the
The dealership.
dealership and most of the cars were out doing stuff, I'd understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're not using
They're
them.
all- Always
Instead,
sitting there.
Doing fucking nothing.
Literally always.
Collecting dust.
Yeah. Give me that Mazda 3 with Sky Active technology. Deputies arrived at the dealership a short time later, where they say they found Turman exiting the driver's side of the stolen Toyota Corolla. Dream bigger.
Exactly where they said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe I was honest about this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Remember,
Are you
forthright
here
throughout
for
the
a
whole
report
process.
of honesty?
I called you guys. I said I'm stealing this really, really normal car.
Coming down to confirm that someone told the truth?
Yeah. Oh, you are stealing that car. Have a lovely evening,
Cool.
ma'am. Stay safe out there.
Just
Buckle
checking.
up.
Just checking.
Yeah.
Can't say safer than Toyota Corolla.
Is that a belief that you have?
Absolutely. Is it not one you have? It
We-
was
we
a
can't-
Toyota Corolla, right?
We can't Google shit up here. Anyone got the ANCAP rating on a Toyota Corolla? Heckle us. Don't. None of that.
And I know about cars. Like, I get all the jokes
You
that you're all making.
drive.
Like,
You know what a
I
Toyota
just
Corolla's
kinda get
social
it.
status
Yeah, I know what that
is.
looks
You've
like.
driven
Well,
a car.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what a Mazda 3 is.
The 37-year-old told deputies she was being trained in a game of black ops to steal a car, but called authorities to make her carjacking legal.
Okay.
Do you mean Call of Duty?
Call of Duty Black Ops.
Call of Duty Black Ops.
Call of Duty Black Ops, yes.
She's being trained in Call of Duty Black Ops.
Yes. This is a guess. This is surmise. I'm surmising.
Yeah.
I don't think she was doing the single-player campaign. I think this
Probably
is a
not.
multiplayer Kia
Multiplayer
Boys.
situation.
Multiplayer with the Kia Boys.
Do you think it was maybe like a Grand Theft role-playing server kind of thing, where everybody was on the doing part? This is how you steal a Kia.
Could you do
Yeah.
that in Black Ops?
I think
I-
there's
like, I
vehicles,
guess.
but
I don't know. I'm
I'm
not
not
really
sure
a
there's
Call of
any
Duty person. If only there was
carjacking
someone on
kind
this
of
stage
mechanic.
who played a ton of Call of Duty.
Oh, that'd be really cringe.
Yeah, that'd
be chewy.
That'd be like being one of those FIFA guys. That'd be so embarrassing. Like a FIFA guy household, Call of Duty lady household.
And you're making really like personal jokes that these people don't really understand.
Yeah, I'm sort of looking directly at you.
They're at me.
Like you
directed
two
at me.
like have like the default games that if you walk into an EB game so you don't know what you want, the guy would be like, well, there's Call of Duty, there's FIFA.
Yep.
Have at 'em. It seems like you have a lovely time though.
Kinda needlessly rude up here, that's all.
According to the sheriff's office, Turman was arrested and is facing trespassing charges.
Because she didn't report the
She
trespassing.
didn't report the trespass.
Yeah.
Rookie move. Rookie move.
By the way, I'm going to be where I'm at while I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Yes. I just trespassed
This is not
and
my
I'm
house.
about to steal a car.
Yeah, I'm stealing a car, but it's not from my house.
This
It's
is
from
not my
someone
house.
else's place.
This is not my car.
Yeah.
So did she actually get away with stealing the car?
She didn't get the car. They
Oh.
got her.
Right.
Because she was in the car at the time.
But she only got the trespass thing.
Yes. Yeah. She didn't get
All
charged
right.
for like attempted stealing.
Sounds like she
Okay.
found a nice loophole then.
Okay.
I think it'd be a nice
Yeah.
loophole if you ended up with a car.
But I mean, it's sort of risk-free. Like anyone could go out and like call the cops and say, "Hey,
I'm stealing the car.
I'm stealing a car, plus I'm trespassing. You know that now. Take that with you tonight."
Get one of those build your dreamses. Get an electric
Yes.
car.
BYD.
They-
They
BYD.
play a little song when they're driving slowly, so you know they're coming.
What?
And you
That's
can
nice.
probably, and this one's for maybe the boys in the back row there. You can mod it to play the Evangelion theme if you. All right, that was
Boys at the back.
that was
No.
the middle finger from the boys at the back.
This energy is going to go so well in the recorded version.
We've done so little crowd work. It'll be fine.
Oh yeah, let's where
They're
are you
already
from?
in a froth. We don't
Yeah.
need to work them
This
any
is a
further.
crowd that wants crowd work.
I love to talk to people about stuff on
Yeah.
the spot with a microphone. Pressure. Where are you from?
Oh.
Yeah, it's smart.
Oh.
You don't have to travel as far to
Yeah.
get here for the live show.
You'd hate to have flown somewhere to see.
Oh yeah, who's from out of town?
Who's from out of town?
Woo!
Oh my god!
Not that many of you. This is a hard sell
More
to
than
out-of-state
zero.
people. That's still pretty good. The airfares are pretty cheap. Honestly, I didn't think it would be
It's
that
cheap
much.
to
We
fly
go
these
to,
days.
Yeah.
when you live in Queensland, you have to go to fucking Sydney and Melbourne for shit all the time. They don't understand what it feels like for it to be the flip side.
That's right.
They don't get that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. We're basically a little country town with 2.4 million people in it. Hey, if I picked out one of you guys and started grilling you with questions, you would probably die. You might end up in a coffin. It's time for Coffin Watch.
I'm scared.
We lost that theme today.
You found it.
Quite badly.
And in general as well.
Yeah. This is from KLFY in Louisiana.
The Cleef.
Yeah, that sounds close. Jeep drives pay tribute during funeral service.
Huh?
Okay.
Jeep drives pay tribute.
Jeep
during-
drives?
Jeep drives.
Jeep drives pay tribute during funeral service.
Jeep drives pay tribute.
Keep saying Jeep drive.
Jeep
Jeep
drives.
drives pay tribute.
You guys
drives.
try that mouthfeel. Jeep
Jeep
drives.
drives.
If you say it a couple of times,
Yeah.
you'll realise you're saying drives with a J.
Jives.
So
Jeep drives.
this is a social event as well, which might be a shock to a few of you. So just turn to someone next to you and say, Jeep drives
Jeep
pay
drives.
tribute.
Look at the person next to you.
Introduce yourself.
Look
Introduce.
them right in the
Yeah,
eyes.
you don't have to use your name. This is an icebreaker.
Yeah. You guys have become
Jeep
lifelong
drives.
best friends. Jeep drives paid tribute during funeral service. Family and
They're doing
friends of family and friends of Macy Richard and Geraldine Hebert gathered to lay their loved ones to. This is a really grim episode. I don't know why I picked these ones.
Oh, the all deaths episode.
Recent
All
deaths,
deaths
mostly
episode,
deaths. Family and friends of Macy Richard and
Big
Geraldine
fan of
Hebert
death up the front there.
gathered to lay their loved ones to rest and pay tribute to them in a very special way.
Is it using
Jeep drives?
Is it using Jeeps?
It has something to do with Jeeps.
Okay.
Oh, man. Hebert and Richard died in a boating accident in Toledo Bend during May's heavy storms. That part's not the funny part of this
Oh.
story, by the way. I didn't include it because of the boating accident.
Yeah.
Grow up.
Early laughs, though.
They
see
killed
some of you
upwards
people laughing right
10
now.
people a
Anticipatory
year.
laughs.
Yeah.
And you can still get pregnant from anticipatory laughs. Their loss sent shockwaves to their family as they mourned the passing of the mother and daughter. Okay, that also not funny.
Yeah.
This is getting us to the part that is.
They could have made it funny by saying it left bowel
You decide.
waves.
You decide what's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. We podcast, you decide.
Yeah.
Through the mourning also came beauty, as the family asked all Jeep owners in the area to ride in the
I'm sorry.
procession.
All Jeep owners.
How do you reach
All
out to
Jeep
all
owners.
Jeep owners?
Send out a memo to like.
Can
the
I have that
Jeep
from the top,
WhatsApp
please?
chat.
Yes. You're making me say mourning again, which is bringing us back to the sad part, but yeah. Through the mourning also
Yes.
came beauty, as the family asked all Jeep owners in the area to ride in the procession in honour of Hebert's love for the vehicle.
Just love Jeeps.
Love Jeeps, yes.
Imagine dying and somebody says, "What do you think Ben's defining feature was?"
Yeah.
A parade of Subaru
A
Foresters.
parade of Subaru Foresters.
Base model
Really?
only.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we know like 220 people here, right? How many of you know a lesbian? Call them. Get them to
Underreporting.
bring their Subaru Forester. We
them to
can
be
make
ready.
this happen.
Thank you. That's what I want. As dozens of Jeep drivers took part in the procession, News 10 caught up with Hebert's best friend to talk about how special it was for the drivers to take part. It was such a quote. It was such a beautiful thing. Geraldine bought her Jeep sometime this year, and she loved it.
Okay.
She's had a
this
Jeep
year?
for less than 6 months. She had a Jeep for maximum 6 months,
That's a
5.5
fake fan.
months. And you're like, fuck, we got to do something.
Yeah.
What did she like?
It's like buying your mum a Mother's Day present. Like she drives a Jeep. She
was-
likes Jeeps.
She was reading a book. I think we could get her a book.
Going back through your recent messages, got a Jeep?
I got a Jeep.
She bought a
Fuck,
Jeep?
What a Jeep.
I mean, once
bought a
you're,
Jeep.
if you're in that Jeep lifestyle,
Yeah.
everything changes.
It is a lifestyle.
Yeah.
I feel having a Jeep.
It's a
When you're
Jeep
out there
thing.
wrangling?
It's more than just an identity. It's more than just a car manufacturer. It's a way of life.
It's a way of life. Yeah.
I almost bought a Jeep Cherokee instead of my Forester.
Imagine what your life could be.
It
Be
would
a
be so
different
different.
man.
How
Yeah.
different you would be
It
as
had
a
like
person.
Real
all
sliding
white
doors
vinyl
moment.
interior, the whole thing. Would have been
Ooh.
dope. And I was this close to buying it, but when I messaged the guy on Facebook Marketplace, he said, no, it's sold.
Yeah.
So
Sliding doors
Sliding doors,
moment.
yeah.
almost, I was just seconds away from owning a 1985 Jeep Grand Cherokee, maybe? That thing was fucking huge. Would have been very stupid. I would have felt so cool though.
Yeah. Shame God doesn't want you to be happy.
Yeah. Instead, I have a Forester that's falling apart.
Yeah.
Thanks, God. Appreciate it.
God gave Job a Subaru Forester.
I've given you a lot of boils. I've
Yeah.
killed your son. And this is your new car.
Hang on, it's Satan again. What's he saying?
Every time you take it in.
Give him a Subaru Forester?
A lot of Job references lately.
I don't know why we've been talking about Job
Just
so
talking
much.
a lot about Job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy didn't have a good run. He didn't
bad.
treat
No,
him
he
very
had a-
fairly.
No.
God didn't treat that guy very fairly. He had a bad time.
Yeah.
That was
it
like a
used
Trump
to be
thing,
hard.
but I don't know how to do the voice. Fuck! Did anyone do a good Trump and you could run up here and sub in real quickly? No, just kidding. We don't want you up here.
Yeah. Stay in your seats.
Please, stay seated for the entire
Put your
thing.
hand down.
Do you genuinely oh, shit, fuck off. You do not. You don't. You can't do impressions. I know for a fact that you can't. How many beers have you had? Cut that man off. Get him out of here. If she would have seen all the jeeps behind her procession,
Fuck off.
she would have had a
From
smile.
heaven. Fucking Jeeps.
It's one of the cuntiest vehicles out there, right? Like,
You think a Jeep is country?
Do you
well,
like?
they're serving cunt at least.
I'm just going to poll the audience real quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a sort of a quick survey. Who among you think that Theo's personality can carry off saying like cunty or like serving cunt?
Oh my god!
It's fine.
Look how far I've come. My therapist is going to be fucking thrilled. Martina, this one's for you.
And she might listen to this. 'cause
And she might
knows.
listen to this because she knows.
Did you talk about the live show in the lead?
No,
up to
she's
it
on
all?
holiday. I've been
Roller
awash.
jogging.
Yeah.
Booking in an extra long session.
Yeah.
Gonna make you listen to the show while I sit.
Was
Take
it funny?
notes.
Do you think it's good? Do you think it's good?
Everyone was laughing at me like that joke I did, right?
Yeah.
You heard it? You heard the laugh?
It's like a little bit irreverent, but like it's okay. Like we're not bad people, right?
Yeah. They don't notice how
Yes,
my,
everyone
the
we
bottom
were
of my
talking
pants
about
are rolled
died.
up because it doesn't fit me.
There's some other stuff in here about people that haven't died. So,
Okay.
that's fine.
Oh,
There's some people
boo.
getting really grievously injured. That's okay. If she would have seen all the jeeps behind her procession, she would have had a smile. And I know she did. Up in heaven to see what was going on too.
The fucking escalation. Like, if she'd have seen this,
And she did.
she's
for
fine. And
sure.
she did.
And she would have smiled. And she did.
And she did.
She did.
She loved it.
Holy fuck, that's 11 jeeps. I'm part of the choir eternal. I have eternal bliss. And that's 11 jeeps. Could this day get any better?
A Jeep cannot fit through the door of heaven, just FYI. Like,
I have the needle. We know so much about the Bible.
with
It's
so much about the Bible,
crazy.
I've been learning a lot.
We are kind of pivoting to a biblical,
A biblical
podcast. Just a heads up.
Yeah.
Just a heads up.
Job heavy.
How are we doing for time? I genuinely don't know. How are you guys feeling? Do you want us to like wrap this up now?
We can start.
Stop the beer.
All right, okay, we got a little bit more notes.
Yeah, sort of
Hey.
30% on board. Let's keep going.
Oh, Jesus. Fucking Christ. How rambunctious is this audience? It's basically a zoo.
Yes.
It's time for Zoo Watch.
This is one of the dopest
This
ones.
one's really fucking
It's
good.
so good.
This one and the Cryptid Watch theme.
I'm sorry, it's gouge for me to say, but it's fucking...
Gouge?
That's
What's
what?
gouge?
That's what?
What do I say?
Sorry, it's what?
Gouge?
Yeah.
Gosh.
Gauche. Gauche.
It's
Pronounced
gauche? Sorry,
He's pausing this part of the show, turning to his therapist. Okay, so it
I
came to a
didn't know.
crashing
I
halt
just
here.
didn't know.
I was riding high.
I was worried. I was going so good in the gouge.
Gotcha.
It's gauche.
Sorry, this is just Auburn, centrifuge, plasmid. That's the
It
beer
is
one.
the joke
Thank you,
now.
Judd.
It is the joke.
I'll have a Pinot Noir, please.
Me too.
All right. Well, he was going to get you a rosé. I'd already planned this. So
That's
Pinot,
fine.
Judd, it's
Turn around, Judd.
Just
Go
don't
down.
worry. No worries if not.
Judd.
No worries if not.
no, Judd. It's 2 Pinots, a schooner of the Rice Lager, and a porcelain man. Thank you very much. And we've just seamlessly blended this into the show because we had the code word system,
Yeah.
so no one knew what was happening.
You guys are so clueless about what just happened.
Oh man. I bet the people listening to the recorded version of this are so thrilled they weren't in the room. This inscrutable, annoying version is probably much better when you're on the train. This comes to us from KSNW.
Oh.
We do this one nearly every week.
The snow.
Because snow. You say snow. I like snow.
Again, we can dump it.
You don't like this. We're going to start having meetings about the bits we do and do not like. For one, I don't like the jokes. Couldn't we
Yeah,
just like do
too
the
many
news
jokes.
stories and just let it be? You know? Everyone's always trying to one-up each other. I'm sick of it. This is from the thing that I just said. Why are you applauding him? Don't applaud him.
Don't encourage this man.
I'm a gassy man. It's part of my truth.
Honestly, you're coming off as kind of desperate. Like it's not a good look. Play it a little cooler, a little easier.
We've got some jokes about Ulysses coming up later, so...
Never gonna read it.
No.
Not even once. It's not even
No,
on
me
the list.
either.
Bear unsuccessfully attempts to break out of enclosure at Southeast Kansas Zoo.
I mean, they're doing that every day, right?
You would
So,
think every day is
every
an
day.
unsuccessful escape
You're like,
attempt.
Yeah.
Wake up. Oh, I'm still in a fucking
I'm
zoo.
still fucking here.
Yeah.
Every animal in a zoo, every waking minute.
Well, I mean, the ones that have enough, like,
Oh, yeah. Some of the stupid
Yeah,
ones,
yeah.
they got no
the
fucking
dumbass
idea.
ones.
Yeah.
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 The otters, they're absolutely, they know
We
that
could
they're
list
in
them
there.
like dumbest to smartest animal.
What,
What do you
dumbest
think?
one?
What do you think is the smartest animal in a zoo?
I think it's the otter. I think it's the otter.
You said
They
it's
know that
dumb.
they're in there,
Huh?
but they also know that they are not free of sin. So,
Biblical, again.
Yeah.
That's what we're sort of sticking with now.
yeah.
Yeah.
The dumbest one's the turtles, I think.
Any of the... None of the ungulates are trying to escape. That's my belief.
Yeah.
No, they're enjoying
The
themselves. They're
ungulates
happy.
love being in zoos.
Yeah.
I think zoos are kind of bad, generally. They don't raise money for conservation or whatever. I don't think animals enjoying being there, except ungulates.
It's a prey animal.
They're
you
having
know?
the time. Prey animals love being in
They
zoos.
love being in the zoo.
Let the predator animals go. Anything where the eyes are on the side of the head can stay.
Yeah. You know what I love about the zoo? No predators.
Eyes on the front. Wait, no, is that... Don't... Lions
The ones on the
is-
side of the head. They're the.
What did I fucking say about decorum?
You were warned. You were warned.
I have one request. The other one is, please like us. I have 2 requests.
Someone dropped their jar of hose water.
God bless.
Angel.
Gorb, Judd, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
If anything, they're the real podcasters. Talk to them after the show. They're both very visually distinctive. You'll find them. A bear unsuccessfully attempted to break out of its enclosure at a zoo in southeast Kansas on Sunday. Again, all zoo animals have unsuccessfly attempted to break out of their zoo enclosures every day. That's not
Every
news.
day.
That's the absence of news. They should have another word for that.
I just want to break the little wall here.
No,
Yeah. You're
Like-
reading ahead?
No, I'm not reading ahead. It's just like you make these little titles for each thing, which you make a lot of jokes
they're
in
just
the
for him.
titles.
They're just
that
for
are
me.
just for you, but
You're
like
not
you
meant-
printed it
He
out.
gets
and I'm
so
sitting here,
mad
you
when
put
I
it on your
read them
couch.
out.
You're not supposed to read
I'm
them.
like right next to you, and it says the unbearable lightness of being contained.
Well, yeah, because it's
Like unbearable.
like the unbearable lightness of being, but he's being contained.
Yeah,
as a
we
bear.
know.
You don't. We're not really readers.
The response suggested people understood.
Yeah.
I think I was fine.
We know that that's a reference.
Yeah. It's
To
sort of-
what?
to that movie, that book. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never read it or saw it.
No.
Yeah.
Haven't seen it.
Both
Haven't
been
read
very
it.
Who
good.
here has read
The unbearable lightness of me?
No, just anything.
No, just general.
Oh.
There's one hand up the back.
One hand. Two.
Do we have any people who can read in the audience?
Any
Hey,
literates?
5
Any
literate
literates
people.
on deck?
All right.
Please leave! This is not for you. This is for stupids. What just happened to you? Did you start thinking about the stupids?
Yeah,
You are
the girls
beautiful.
up the front, they know.
Yeah. Hey, no talking to the ladies.
You're shit.
He's had a sip of Pinot Noir. He's gone off.
They squealed for the stupids.
Oh, just.
That's right. That's the energy that you should be bringing to this show.
That's maybe the episode title. Quote.
So you roast individual members of the audience.
Yeah.
I'm not roasting.
You there, what's your whole fucking deal? Let's go! Earlier today, Ralph Mitchell Zoo staff discovered one of its 3 Siberian bear... sorry, you can see what happened
This
to me
man
there.
said
cut it out,
Siberian.
Mark.
I said Siberian!
This motherfucker.
I had a really long day, and I'm really hungover because of what
Can we
we
get
did.
a hand for Ben who fucking organised this whole goddamn thing? Put it all together.
We didn't do shit.
We didn't do shit.
Oh,
And we're still
Lucy-
getting paid.
Lucy organised the Boonta Vista on the
Boonta
back wall.
Vista.
Yeah, I did some work.
I'm gonna touch it. I haven't touched it yet.
He's getting tactile.
He's moving around the stage. We're such a dynamic presence.
I need sensory input.
That's interesting. I wonder what that's about. Earlier today, you don't have a card that says...
Just making notes.
Yeah. It'll take a while because it
And
only
how
shows
would
the
you
one
do that, like,
character
physically?
on the screen at the time. Oh, did you lose it in your pocket because it's so small? He has a really small phone!
Wave it around for the people.
I'm not gonna do that.
I'm on my 3rd crack of this sentence currently. Earlier today, Ralph Mitchell Zoo staff discovered one of its 3 Siberian bear sisters had apparently decided zoo life had become unbearable. That is a miserable thing to say to get the pun. Oh, it wished it could kill itself. Bear joke. Don't say that your animals found life unbearable. That's bad, and everyone knows it's true, which makes it way worse. Don't invite that comparison. I'm not going to tell them how to do their jobs. It made an unsuccessful attempt to tunnel out of her enclosure, said the city of Independence, Kansas.
Ironic.
So how ironic when this bear has none.
Yeah.
You're all here
That's
laughing it up at a
The joke
live
Andrew was
podcast
making.
show,
Free out here doing whatever you like.
and that bear's still in there probably,
Fucked up, really.
unless it succeeded since this story has come out.
And you guys haven't been thinking about the bear at all.
Yeah.
You know? You've been out
Yes.
living your lives.
Just coming here to have a laugh, have a little beer and a laugh.
Driving your Subaru Foresters without a care in the world.
Drunk driving your Subaru Forester home later.
Yep.
I'm probably going to walk, but yeah. The city says the bear never made it out of its enclosure, but that she did dig under the viewing platform and was briefly out of sight to zoo staff. That is, like,
Yeah.
she's fucking going for it. She doesn't want to be there.
Yeah.
Let her
It's because
out.
she's in fucking Kansas.
In Independence?
Yeah.
Kansas?
Oh, beautiful Independence, Kansas.
Oh,
Independence.
Pretty far from Siberia, though.
Pretty far from Siberia.
Yeah.
We can
Yeah.
all agree.
Yeah, and those hot independent summers,
Yeah.
which is what they're having now because they're north hemisphere, the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Quote, staff quickly responded to the situation, coaxed the bear back into the security of her pen, and are taking steps to reinforce the enclosure to eliminate any chance of a future breakout, said Independence.
The security of her pen, like they're doing her a
Like
fucking
for
favour.
her. Yeah. Oh, no,
No,
we're
you
making
like
you
it in
safer
here.
in
We
here.
don't want you to hurt yourself under that viewing
Oh,
platform.
no. We're going to have to take your shoelaces
Yeah.
because of what you might do.
And she loved those shoelaces.
We know you want to get out of here, but it's really important that you come back where all these
Come
people
back.
can look at you.
Come back.
Yeah,
be able
we
to
kind
look
of
at
need
you.
you here so that a guy from Kansas can be like, huh, how about that? That's a bear.
Do something.
Yeah, dance.
Why does it look so depressed?
Yeah.
Who
you
gave
guys
that bear
ever-
a gun?
I don't want to keep this morbid, but I think he's dead
Ah,
now. But did you guys
put in
ever?
now, so
You ever hear about? I think his name is Arturo, and he was famous for being like the world's saddest bear. Yeah. It's not.
It's not what you
Handsome
want to be
effect.
famous for.
No.
No.
I would like to be the world's happiest bear.
Yeah.
But
Well, the bear that
I
came
can't really
the
grow
most.
body hair.
Yeah,
So
not there enough. Not there enough.
it's not really on the cards for me.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Limited part. So Arturo was he was, because he's dead. He's a polar bear that lived in a zoo somewhere in South America, and like I don't fucking know. I can't tell you.
We didn't put him there.
But like it became almost like a meme of like, look how sad this lonely bear is. You can come see him. He fucking hated being in there and then he died.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Let Arturo be free. He's free now because he's dead. Which in a way is the ultimate freedom.
Yeah.
Let's all kill ourselves. It just is a joke. Let's do it.
It's a joke, just like in jest.
You won't have to go to work on Monday.
We've got a special keg of beer and we're handing
Oh,
it out.
yeah.
Oh, the porcelain man is dosed.
Yes.
I only drank half, so
So yeah, you'll be
Just kind
fine.
of feeling
probably.
I
good.
shit myself.
There's a slight euphoric effect before you die.
Yeah.
So enjoy
Yeah.
that.
And the dying feels good too. So
Quote. To fully
Dying
ensure,
does feel good.
Surely it's like the last, yeah.
it's the ultimate trip. I read about that once in a. No. Quote, to fully ensure public safety while the bear was misbehaving.
we're putting it on the bear now?
Yeah. That bear was rude for trying to assert its freedom. Oh, naughty bear, you don't want to be here.
Gaslighting this
bear.
bear so bad.
Yes.
You want to be safe in here.
She's a strong, beautiful woman trying to gain her independence.
Yeah.
In
Ironically.
independence. Ironically, in
Keep her in a
independence.
cage.
Don't cage that bear.
Don't dull her sparkle.
Yes, let her kill a couple
The
of
bushel
Kansas.
thing?
Let her kill them.
Her light, bushel, whatever that combination of things
I don't
is.
get what it means.
I don't understand. Is the bushel
What
like,
is a bushel?
like a bundle of stuff?
That sounds right.
What's
Anyone?
a bushel?
Anyone know what a bushel
Could
is?
be
This is
bushel
the one.
heads.
No one say anything. This is the one bit of audience interaction we're going to
Genuine
get
question,
for the
because
entire
we
night.
can't be on our
We'll
phones.
throw it to the audience. This is going to be a show of hands. Does anyone know what a bushel is? What's a bushel? A bunch of
A
vegetables?
bunch of vegetables?
It is like a bundle
Why
of
would you
stuff,
hide
right?
your lantern
Why would the
there?
light be under there? I
We're
regret
narrowing
opening
it
this up
down.
to the floor.
We're narrowing it down.
We're going back into shut up mode. But thank you all very much. It's much appreciated.
What if the viewing platform has some trapdoors built in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like several, so it's not clear which one is maybe going to activate randomly, and every now and then, someone gets dropped
It's
in
a little give and take.
Yes.
You want to look at the bear, maybe you fall in and you really get to look at the bear.
Because every time you look at the bear, you take
Bear
from
looks
her.
back.
You're an that true. You are an energy vampire to that bear.
You
Because
are
she's
giving the bear
something to
depression.
You get the joy of looking at a depressed bear, and what does she get from it?
She absorbs your bad feelings,
Yes.
you know?
Yes.
She's an empath.
She's an empath.
She's an empath.
Yes.
All bears are empaths. We
should-
understand that.
It should just be like a lottery of just like, if you're in there, yeah, look at the bear. Have a wonderful time looking at the bear. Talking to the people around you about looking at the bear.
Uh-huh.
Go wild. You might get in there. We
Yeah.
might throw you in there.
Every now and then,
Bear's
someone
hungry.
who's standing there eating a corn dog gets to go down and really commune with the bear.
Yes.
Be one with the bear.
Oh my God, you think about that, it's going to be a short
Yep.
communion.
Yep.
For sure. Bear is killing you.
You want it to be as short as possible, I think.
You know for a fact, though, that the last 3 seconds, eye to eye
Beautiful.
with the bear, nothing but simpatico.
Yeah.
Yep.
Respect.
2 bodies, 1 soul.
Yes. And then 1 body, because your body
one
is
body.
inside
After
the
a while,
body.
it's 2 souls, 1 body.
Of the bear, yeah. All of it's just inside the bear, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's fair.
Yeah.
Zoos, if you're listening, do the system we just described.
We have many zoo innovations for you.
Copyright free.
You can have that one.
Quote, to fully ensure public safety while the bear was misbehaving, staff cleared the zoo of all visitors and locked the secondary enclosure within 5
Like a bunch
minutes
of
of
pussies.
discovering the dig. Because they were worried that a bear might escape at a zoo, so they went into
But it wasn't.
lockdown.
It's not like it hasn't gone anywhere.
Yes.
It's
very
gone from here to
sad.
there.
Yeah.
They just can't see it under the viewing platform.
Yeah. I think if you can't see where your bear is, that's like a classic zookeeper's like red flag.
The zookeeper's dilemma. Yeah.
Yeah.
Zookeeper's
That's right.
folly, yeah.
Hey,
Quick count of the
any of y'all
bears.
seen the bears?
I'll poke
A
around till
little
I
bit of
find
a
it.
pickle. Ah, shit. You want to know where your bear is? Do you know where your bear is? Staff cleared the zoo of all visitors, locked the secondary enclosure within 5 minutes of discovering the dig, and within 10 minutes had the bear back safely secured in the enclosure. The bears will be off exhibit for the next few days while staff make further modifications and reinforcements to their enclosure. We know what that means.
Yeah.
They're psychologically torturing the bear.
Yeah.
You'll never escape. Stop trying. You're trapped here forever.
You
If
won't
you
see.
leave, I'll kill myself.
Yeah. I need you. No, I mean it. I need you. We need you. The
We
zoo
need
needs
each
you.
other.
Yes. You wouldn't survive a second out there without me. Oh, this is a very dark avenue. That's. Hey.
I really like that you chose all of these stories.
Me?
And,
No.
I think they're
and then
great.
me going, oh no,
I
as
think
you
they're
turn
lovely.
the page.
Look, we are at, I think, like 75 minutes of.
None of us can tell time, just
No.
to be
Yeah. Which
fair.
was kind of like the thing we were going to shoot for, but. There's one story left in the notes. No, I don't think they want to hear another story from
We
the
weren't
notes.
asking you. We weren't. No one was talking to you.
It's stupid how well that works.
It's weird. Hey, what if we did all of that build-up and then just walked off?
No one
Oh,
gone.
you'd hate it so much if we denied you that last story. You'd be squirming in your seats. That would be the one thing that you wouldn't want to happen. It's time for This Is the One Thing That We Didn't Want to Happen.
This is the one thing we didn't want to happen.
This one comes to us from KTVZ in Oregon.
No, thank you.
Lucy's bullied you enough, you're not going to do it?
She has. I don't like it when she
She
tells
has a
me to stop
very
doing
dominant
things.
personality.
Yeah.
It's a very...
Kind of cheeky.
You kind of have to do what she says. Fuck! That works on us. Bull jumps Sisters Rodeo arena fence, escapes, semicolon. 3 struck, injured by bull as crowd scrambles out of the way. Do you need that headline again? Because
Did you say
some of them...
Sisters Rodeo?
Yeah. Bull jumps Sisters Rodeo arena fence.
Sisters rodeo. Yep.
It's their arena fence.
Sisters
that the-
Rodeo.
Everybody's sister has a rodeo.
Yeah.
You know.
You know you're from the country when your sister has a rope. 3 struck, injured by bull as crowd scrambles out of the way. A bull jumped a fence and escaped from the Sisters Rodeo Arena during the bull riding event at Saturday night's performance, striking and injuring 3 people while it ran through the rodeo grounds, sparking a frantic run for safety, authorities said.
Now,
Wasn't a laugh for that. That's very interesting.
controversial opinion, but
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Welcome
Let 'em
to
out.
the Thunderdome.
Let them
Let him out.
Yeah, you went down to the bull poking show.
Yeah. Oh, you having a great time watching them? Or are you going to be watching them from real close?
It's okay. I've got a 4-foot barrier in front of me. This is I like this for they should let the bear get in there as well.
Yeah.
I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let the bear have a crack.
Yes,
you know?
it's multi-ball time.
Get all of the unhappiest animals at the
Yeah.
zoo, put them in the middle and be like, all right, guys, we've given you time to get a drink.
Yeah.
Gates are open.
Have a crack
Self-fulfillment
at it.
time.
Yeah. Hey, stay safe out there.
Have fun.
The incident happened shortly before 10 p.m. at the 84th Sisters
Are they
Rodeo.
riding that late?
Yeah,
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
it's late
That's
to
an
be
online
at the
event.
Sisters Rodeo.
Yeah. I've been to a couple of rodeos in my time because my mum is a cowboy.
Yeah. That rocks.
Shout out to my mum.
Shout out to Ben's mom.
She's not here tonight, but she said she would maybe come.
That's what it's all about.
Thanks, mum. She does listen to the recorded one, so she will be hearing this part. No, it's fine.
you
I know
did
you've got
immediate-
stuff on. I'm not mad at you. It's okay.
You did immediately make me picture you falling asleep on a bull. 10 p.m. That's too late to send Theo out
That
on a
is
bull.
simply too late. I've been training for this for weeks. But that is bedtime.
Do you think they have a
I
Pinot
got
Noir at
kids.
Sisters Rodeo? Do you think get a
Yeah.
little Pinot?
Oh, they're always wine on the back bar at a
Are they?
rodeo.
Are they
Yeah.
fucked up going out there?
No, the,
You'd have
the
to
cowboys
riders
get fucked
aren't.
up?
The like the people in the audience are fucked up.
Okay.
The guys on the bulls are sober as a pit.
What about the bulls?
Oh yeah, they juice them up.
They're not
juice 'em up.
happy about it?
Yeah, they're probably mad. Or they're angry.
Yeah.
This is just like a shot in the dark. Was that Emma? You have such a beautifully distinctive laugh. I would describe that almost as a cackle. This incident happened shortly before 10 p.m. at the Sisters Rodeo, a popular event that draws many of the nation's top cowboys and thousands of spectators. The Sisters Rodeo Association issued a statement.
Oh, you're a top 10 cowboy?
A top cow.
Are you a ranked cowboy?
I'm looking for the bottom cowboys. That's just something about me. What are those guys hanging out?
And is there a Mr.
Oh, you didn't do
Sisters?
very well? Hey, let me buy you a drink.
Oh, you're sad about the rodeo.
Hey, lie down. Let me give you a massage. Your shoulders must be so
Oh, you
sore.
must be so tense
Oh
right
my
now. It must be
God.
so hard riding a bull.
That must have been the hardest 8 seconds of your life.
I bet your thighs
Until
are
then.
black
Experience
and
something
blue.
slightly harder.
Can I put your hat on for a bit?
Let's swap hats.
Hat.
Let's swap shirts. Let's swap jeans.
Top
Hey.
souls.
I actually live nearby.
Keep going. Keep going.
I've had another
You
like
guys
10 minutes of
check
this.
out. I'm going to close my eyes. You keep going.
And they're pearl snaps, so you know it's happening real easy as well.
Oh.
Oh, you're so sweaty, but I smell so. The Sisters Rodeo Association issued a statement early Sunday that said 3 people were injured, quote, as a direct result of the bull.
Yeah.
Yeah, what else could it
Bull's
be?
fault. He didn't choose to be there.
Yeah, it was more as a direct result of man's hubris. It's kind of like Jurassic Park.
It's
Is it the dinosaurs' fault, or is it John Hammond's fault?
it's his fault.
That little stadium of John Hammond's down there.
Yeah.
Oh, looking at the bull.
Yeah.
Look at him jumping around. And he jumps out. Suddenly you don't like the bull show so
And there
much.
was some sort of cowboy Ian Malcolm being like, I called this so early. The kind of control that you think that you have here with these bulls.
Let's
not
all
gonna
picture Jeff Goldblum in a cowboy hat for a second.
And this is mostly just for Andrew. You can picture him as he is in Buckaroo Banzai, blah, 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 Eighth
course.
Dimension,
Haven't seen it.
wearing all vinyl cowboy gear. Yeah, you know about it. Yeah. I mean, 4 of you know about it, is what I meant to say. The association said the rodeo announcer, quote, immediately activated the emergency response plan as, quote, the
Run
bull-
away from the bull.
Holy shit!
It's weird. We hadn't told all these people about the plan, but they all just
They're
seem to
going.
know
It's
it.
very interesting that you said
Yeah,
that.
it's intuitive. It's kind of intuitive.
The packed crowd was singing along with Lee Greenwood's God Bless the USA.
Yes.
Oh, hell yes.
All right.
When the circling bull is seen jumping the fence.
Yeah.
We all love an allegory.
That's so fucking good.
It's a beautiful image.
That's just tremendous.
I love an obvious metaphor.
Yeah.
Sort of like life gives you a freebie.
Nose.
Yeah. Quote, get to higher ground, everybody. There's a bull out.
Can bulls not climb? Can they not climb?
Once you've got the higher ground, you instantly beat the bull. It's like Star Wars rules.
Yeah.
I feel like you don't need instructions in that
Pretty
circumstance. You're like,
straightforward.
Let your body tell
yes,
you what to
listen
do.
to your body, folks.
I think yours would tell you to lie down.
Yes. And they would know I'm not a threat. I love the beautiful bulls.
Yep.
This guy's on our side because he looks very soft and pliable,
Yeah.
and I can tell.
I don't need to be mauled. I got enough going on.
Hey, not today. Quote, get to higher ground, open the gates, Billy.
Billy.
Everybody in the grass, get under the grandstands or up in the grandstands. The pickup men are coming around. Well, that's
what?
You know, that at least would make you feel a little better.
Yeah.
Oh, the pickup men are
pickup
coming.
men
I'm
coming.
not even
Pickup men
worried
coming.
about this bull anymore.
Yeah. You know what? I'm not going to run. The pickup men are
Help
coming.
is on its way.
Yeah.
How many people
Pickup
in the
man.
arena, like when the bull went over the fence, how many people in the arena do you think needed to be told
Yeah.
a bull is loose?
Yeah. Well, what if someone... This is hypothetical. I'm in my imaginarium here.
You get the hot dog. Yeah. Your back is turned.
I'm imagining eating a hot dog right now.
Ooh.
Incredible.
You got some relish on there.
Imagine you catching up with someone you haven't seen for fucking ages. It's been like 10 years, you guys were best friends.
Sisters Rodeo.
You go to Sisters Rodeo
Like, why don't
together.
we
Yeah.
You ever been to the Sisters Rodeo?
You know what? This is so random.
This is
but I
crazy.
feel like...
Would it just be so weird if we went to the Sisters Rodeo
I know
this
it's
weekend?
tonight, and like we don't have any other plans. We should just go, right?
And like, I kind of always felt like there was something between us.
Yeah.
all
We
those
never
years ago.
resolved it, right?
No?
Yeah.
It's
And we
crazy
will.
that
We
we're
just
both
left
here.
our marriages, and it's like maybe
what
we
if-
could just kind of just
What if we
go out and
kissed?
see what happens.
What if we kissed at the Sisters Rodeo?
Do you hear screaming? Do you hear screaming?
Because you're so in
Because I'm
that
just
conversation.
lost. I'm lost in your eyes.
You've been talking about like
What if we
nothing.
fingered at the
Trivia.
Sisters Rodeo?
Yeah, you didn't see the ball because you were busy fingering. But it was a two-way fingering. You were fingering each other.
Yeah.
So you were both distracted.
All right, check this out. So so it's like 6 seconds into the rodeo. What if you chose that time to get up and go and get a beer?
Yeah.
Just get up and like, well, you don't know what's going on.
No.
It could be anything. It could be the greatest time of your life.
You stand there trying to make small talk while the guy's
Yeah.
pouring your beer. You're like, huh, a lot of hollering in there.
A lot of
Weird.
noise back there.
Cowboy, good cowboy.
I wonder what that's about. What are you doing afterwards?
I think you hear that
Blue
all the
eyes.
time.
You here every Saturday or just this one? I'll be back. I'm getting another beer. Oh, I'll get another beer for sure. I'm so thirsty. Quote, everybody keep your eyes open.
Great advice.
Bull safety number one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bull
straightforward.
safety number one. When the bull jumps the barricade and into your section, don't just kind of turn around. Don't take your
No.
phone out. Don't take your phone
You're going to
out.
want to.
Be in the moment.
Lord knows you're going to want to. Because you're going to want to film that. World star.
Or you're like, wonder what's happening on TikTok.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, bang, you've been gored.
This has been happening for 10 seconds now. This is kind of like a second screen activity.
Yeah, yeah.
I can be scrolling. Where's my vape? Zoomers. Try watching a movie without doing something else.
Yeah.
It'll
Hands up.
kill you.
Hands up if your attention span has been fucked by the constant stream of media in your life.
Not good.
I love going on my phone.
Yeah.
There's
You're
so
all
much
dead
cool
at
shit
the
on there.
Sisters Rodeo. You are grounded to dust.
Quote. A bull is in the grass. A bull has jumped the arena fence and he's in the grass. If you're in the grass, get out of the way.
You said it like that.
Yeah.
This is
Hey,
the best
guys.
advice I ever heard.
I gotta tell you, being in the grass is not the place to be right now. Get out of there.
It's kind of not the vibe.
Low key, being in the grass is not the vibe, but when.
Yes.
Yeah.
Being in
And
the
you can
grass fell
imagine.
off for real.
What gets me is that you're so up with the contemporary slang that it's crazy. I can picture you as a 21-year-old.
Fuck up.
I've still got to read out a couple of words. Video shared with News Channel 21 and posted to social media show the bull jumping the fence, then running through the relatively light late-night crowd. These guys have had some beers. They look it up. Their reactions
You'd
are
look it up.
fast.
You'd be on the natty lights for hours at
Yeah.
the Sisters Rodeo.
You've had 20 natty lights.
You've
and
just
you're
been
like,
fingered.
You're
Once
in
or
that
twice.
afterglow state. You've reconnected with lost love.
You're currently completely satisfied.
Yeah.
You've been fingered as much as you can be fingered in a public setting
Yep.
without having to resort to
And
like
we all know
external
exactly
tools.
how much that is. We've all been there.
You're in the afterglow. You're in that nice level of 20 beers drunk where you just chill.
And you've missed intimacy in your marriage for so long.
You haven't been touched.
You hadn't even been touched affectionately before the Sisters Rodeo.
He just
Yeah.
comes
Not like
home
that.
at night and turns on the TV.
Yeah.
Fox News.
It felt so good just to be looked
just
at
to be
with desire.
listened to.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, and then all of a sudden,
It's
you
bull
have
time.
to run because it's bull time. And you're just going, hey, Chris, I mean this. It was so good to... Oh, shit!
It's so typical. You get fingered by a beautiful guy, and then all of a sudden he just disappears.
Yeah.
Out of the grass. He's out of the grass, and he's gone.
It's so true.
One bull, and he's out of there.
Yeah.
I'm sick of men.
You're such a carry, Andrew.
Marcel Abel, who posted a brief video on Facebook of the running bull, called it, quote, the most insane thing I've seen in a long time.
Sure.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
Probably.
Yeah.
I-
You should watch One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Calibrate yourself.
Is it because it has crazy people
Yes!
in it?
What else could it be?
I thought you would pick something weird. You'd be like,
That was
oh,
the
he watched
first
Holy
thing
Mountain.
that came to mind.
I take it
Improv.
Like the
seriously.
film version one. Yeah, okay.
Oh, you saw
worry
a
about
bull
it.
get loose? You should try watching Girl Interrupted. Now,
I have a tiny bit more about this incident from another news story. This is from WLWT. Right.
I think
No,
I saw
no.
this video. I think I saw this video
Okay.
just ambiently,
It
and I
went-
know I'm not supposed to, but I didn't know that
It
it was a
went
video that was going to be
viral
seen.
after I put it in the notes.
All I'm
All right?
saying is, every time I see a bull get loose in the stands, I cheer for the bull, and I fucking love it.
Yeah, we all do.
That's good viewing.
Yeah.
We all know
good.
the bull is the protagonist.
Yes.
The bull.
They are the good guy in the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are old boy.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Few minor details changed.
You can't just prompt agreement from the audience when you feel like you really need it.
They are the Korean version of old boy. Everybody, yes. And not Josh Brolin, old boy.
No, not that one. No.
No.
So,
Haven't watched it.
No,
Please
no,
don't.
nobody
Please don't.
has.
Is it any good?
I watched it. It is
It's
fucking
bad.
terrible.
All right.
Good to know.
And I love Spike Lee. What was he doing there?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Spike
Lee.
Come on.
Come
Get
on,
your
buddy.
shit together.
He won't.
You are on blast.
He's gone.
Is there anyone this podcast won't rip into? We're crazy. Danielle Smithers was among the rodeo fans with her cell phone flashlight on as the bull named Party Bus.
Pointed at the bull.
Party bus.
Party
Party
Bus.
bus? Fuck yes.
Imagine if you got killed by Party Bus.
Party bus.
Yeah. Oh, it was one of those Party Bus deaths. Oh, no
Oh,
RSA. They just like kept feeding
What is
them
Party
drinks.
Bus?
Fell out of the bus and died. No. It was a bull's named Party Bus. Flattened him, killed him.
What's a party bus?
What's party bus?
What's that? Like,
What's a party bus?
Party bus? Like
What
the
is
I
concept?
know what
Party
a
bus?
party bus. Okay.
What's the question?
Theo's
You're
asking.
familiar with the
you're
concept
throwing
of
around
a party bus?
A party bus. Yeah. Sorry.
It's
All
a
right.
bus that you go on to have like really
no,
weird...
Party
I
bus is the
understand.
name
Yeah.
of the bull.
Is Party Bus.
That is his name.
Oh.
I was like,
I
are we all
haven't
going
been
to have
paying
to stop
attention.
and break down the concept of a party bus
I've been
for
on my
Theo?
phone.
No, don't touch your phone. We had to physically stop him from bringing his Switch here.
I
Incredible.
thought it would be funny as a joke to bring an enormous fidget cube up that my children have and like break it out during an Andrew story, but there's been
He hasn't told any.
none.
Hey,
Andrew.
what about that time that you had to shit yourself in a cemetery or you got the really bad injury in your leg? Who wants to hear the
Yeah.
classics?
Just play the hits.
When we
Speak
were
your
talking
truth.
about the lady doing the carjacking and reporting
Don't double
herself,
microphone that man.
let me tell you. I was thinking about my Uber driver on the way up who was telling me
yeah.
how to discharge your own mortgage and get a free house.
How? Like a free house.
Okay, everybody. No, this is serious. Check out matrixfreedom.co.uk. No, I'm serious.
He said, I've been doing these courses.
Yeah.
Said, I've got a bunch of uni degrees, but I don't feel like doing any of that stuff. I'm into freedom. And I went, who isn't?
Yeah.
Who among us? Who hates freedom? I
Yes,
asked
brother.
nobody else in the car.
Because you're in the Uber and you're like, totally.
No, well, he's
Literally a captive audience.
He's working his way towards freedom by doing these courses. And he said, I'm doing these courses, you watch these videos, they're free. You go to a website called Matrix Freedom, and you can watch these videos. And then at some point, they start charging you for them. You know, it's like $60 a week. And you watch these things. But this guy he's teaching me, he did the course. And so he paid $1,200 for the videos, and he learned how to do legalese. He's looking at his tiny phone.
Get off your fucking phone.
He
No,
learned
that's
how to
just
do
good comedy.
legalese,
It's just
and
good
this
comedy.
guy,
Prop
he
comedy.
he bought a mansion, and then he like discharged his own mortgage, and he got the house for free, and then he leased a car, and he discharged the lease, and then he got the car for free, and now he's a multi-millionaire.
But he is,
That
but
is
not
dope.
you, the Uber driver.
Well, he's teaching him how
He's
to do it.
learning.
Teach a man to fish.
I like
you
that.
know?
It's like multi-level marketing, but for men. Yeah.
Yeah, and
And how much
I-
does it cost? Like this, you'd think that this costs like $10,000.
What would you pay?
$100,000 to become a
$100,000.
millionaire. I
Yeah.
would pay $100,000
You would
to be
pay.
a millionaire.
only $1,200. my friend.
$1,200.
And so all I could muster in this situation, because I didn't want to go any further into like, you are doing a scam, sir. And I said,
You're in the process of being scammed,
Yeah.
sir.
You're just getting
You're mid-scam.
scammed.
Hey, buddy.
yep.
You're in it.
I was giving the kind of responses where you're like, I'm vaguely validating what you're saying, but we also could stop the conversation here. So I went with, it would be nice to be a multimillionaire.
That's good.
I
yeah.
agree.
I like money.
Yeah. And I told Theo about this, and like 2 seconds later, he sent me a link to matrixfreedomreviews.co.uk, and it's all these people going, I just gave these guys like £70,000, and then they stopped replying to my messages.
Yeah, so check this out. So you give them like £3,000 and they do nothing.
They
It's such a good scam.
they say thanks.
Thank you for the money. We haven't worked out how to make your mortgage disagree, but we will be in touch as soon as you know.
Patreon.com/Boonta Vista.
Yes.
Yes! $5 at a time.
It's the price of a cup of coffee.
You don't even know. You won't even notice it.
notice it.
We will, though.
You're buying.
We'll notice.
We'll notice.
Less of a scam.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're buying freedom
No pay.
of the mind.
Yes.
Yes. We talk about the stuff they don't want you to talk
They don't
about.
want you to hear about.
They say it's
Octagon,
stupid.
Petunia,
They don't want you to hear about Party
Revenge.
Buster Bull.
kill Joe Biden. Quote. And about 30 seconds into it, I stopped and I looked at it and I thought to myself, this is just too beautiful not to have a video, Smithers said.
Get off your phone.
This is before.
Live in the moment.
Just live in the
the
moment.
escape.
Yeah.
I'm always
Yes.
saying this.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep your goddamn phone out of your goddamn hands. Yes, live in the moment. Yes.
Me? What?
No, I'm looking at all of
Okay.
you. Yeah, I'm just sort of looking
I
at this.
checked.
He's looking
I'm not
at society.
ADHD.
I think he's looking at society.
I'm looking.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sort of holding up a crazy funhouse mirror to society.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're telling jokes, but don't they make you think?
No.
Ideally not. Ideally not.
Yeah.
We all
Not too
came
much.
here to not think, except for us. We have
You
to think
are
about
welcome.
the jokes.
This is an hour and a half of nothing.
Anti-thinking.
You don't have to do shit.
Yeah. White noise. You're welcome. She shut off her flashlight and, quote, started recording the bull, just following him, making his loop. And as he started coming around his second loop in my video, he goes right over the fence, she said.
They should have built that fence taller.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid to say it.
Build the fence lower.
I'm going to say,
Oh!
no offense. If your plan is to have a bulletproof fence, make it so a bull can't jump over
Yeah.
I don't think they can jump that high, right?
it. No. Can cows jump? Well,
Yes.
they must.
Who could say?
Have you ever seen a cow?
Rodeo would be
Cows
I've never
jump.
seen
Have
it.
you seen a cow frolic?
Yes. I
Beautiful.
love a frolicking cow.
Yeah.
It's
Beautiful
enough to
stuff.
instantly make you vegetarian. If you
Except-
fully had beliefs and convictions.
Yeah.
Like
if you were like a bit braver.
like if you're a good person.
and like
Yeah.
dedicated.
yeah. Like if you were willing to
If you
not
had like
just
a moral clarity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can just shut off parts of your brain where you go, my beliefs lead me to this position.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see like a video of a cow playing with a ball
Yeah,
and
and you're like,
looking
that's
full
like
of
a dog.
joy, and then
That's
I
like
go,
a dog.
They have a
Phone
beauty.
down.
They've got a humour about them, but also prosciutto.
Yeah, prosciutto.
no.
It's kind of like Job. I'm getting real Job
It's sort
vibes
of Job-ish.
from this.
In a way, it's very Job.
It's giving
Bible,
Job.
you might learn something.
The Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association said Saturday's incident is a reminder that, quote, while rodeo is a highly entertaining sport, on very rare occasions it can also pose some risk.
Yeah.
Now,
Because of the bull.
Lucy, you professionally work as a copywriter. You might notice that they've very slyly done some editorialising in here. They've said highly entertaining sport,
It is.
which is
Can't argue with
that's an
that.
emotionally charged statement.
Yes.
That's not an objective statement. They're sort of boosting it up. Very rare occasions that happens.
Very
They're
rare.
playing up how good rodeo is, or playing down the risk that you'll get kicked to death.
Yeah.
That's very professional of them, I would
Yes.
say.
You don't want to
Probably
put the
more
kick to
than
death
very
up front.
Yeah.
No one would
Oh
go.
my god, we have literally one sentence left and then this live show is over.
Yeah.
That's all over.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, boo
Don't boo
sentences.
This is hard work.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, okay, yeah.
Oh.
And then the doors close and the gas starts. So we all die happy.
Nothing.
Who's ready to leave Samsara? Break free of the chains of
No more
being.
desire. You'll never want anything again. Quote, PRCA sends our thoughts and well wishes to those who were injured or otherwise impacted by this frightening and very rare incident, the association
They
said.
should send sympathy to the
Don't
bull.
say it twice.
Yeah.
Don't say very
I'm not
rare.
Very
gonna say
rare.
very rare.
This
not giving
barely
me,
ever
like,
happens except for
That's
this
not even
time.
barely ever.
Yeah.
Very rare seems like a sometimes to
Think
me.
about how much entertainment you've got from seeing someone ride a bull.
How much time did you spend not getting kicked in the head by a bull?
Yeah.
Like, kicked
So
in the
much
head.
of it.
That's just right at the end. This is a little bit,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
How
In
much
a
joy
way-
did you get?
In a way, you're lucky to have only been kicked in the head by a bull one time.
Yes.
Yes.
You know?
Gratitude. I'm
correct.
always talking
Gratitude.
about.
Gratitude. Yes.
Every day that you wake up and you are healthy
Yep.
and you are feeling well, you're
And you are
surrounded by the
unkicked-
people that love you, and you're
unkicked
unkicked
by
by
a
a bull, you are blessed. The universe doesn't owe you anything. Take those things with gratitude. And if a bull does kick you in the head, you say, hey, that's
Hey.
the price of
Yeah.
doing business. I'm alive.
Could
Yeah.
happen to anyone.
My heart is beating.
Give a
I'm
little,
going to
take a
Sisters
little.
Rodeo. I'm jacking off a guy who's jacking me
I got
off.
fingered at the Sisters Rodeo.
I
Like,
got fingered
Yes.
at the Sisters Rodeo.
Okay, great.
And
Do
it
you
was
wanna
fine. It was good enough for the context.
It was good enough for happening in the grandstands. Obviously, if we formalise it, we'll do better stuff
We'll
elsewhere.
do whatever, all the other stuff that
Yeah, but
exists.
right now, in this
And I
moment,
know about.
you and me,
Yeah.
fingering each other, hypothetically, I'm talking about the other guy,
Hypothetically, yeah.
but you and me,
Yeah.
you
Live.
and me, fingering each other,
You and me.
gazing deeply into each other's eyes,
Yeah.
isn't that enough?
Isn't that enough for
That's what
everyone
life
here?
is.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on this crazy journey. We're going to be hanging around for a little bit.